Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, fourth chapter, Withdrawal with Wisdom. Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogam. In the last class, I have given the introduction and as well as we have completed the four shlokas. Now, once again, I will read the fourth shloka. Arjuna Uvacha Aparam Bhavato Janma Param Janma Vivasvataha कथमेतद्विजानीयाम् त्वमादौ प्रोक्तवानिति. After completion of the three chapters, the connection between each chapter we must remember. The situation, the Arjuna's mind, and later he surrendered to the Lord and became a disciple, and Lord has taken the position of the Jagat Guru, and then Bhagavan given the permanent solution, the Gnanam. But while talking about that permanent solution, Gnanam, Bhagavan side by side talked about the Karma Yoga, also the importance of the Karma Yoga. So purify, gain the knowledge and free yourself. So this is the process of the spiritual life. After hearing both the Karma Yoga and Gnana Yoga aspects, and moreover Bhagavan emphasized and asked Arjuna, you must take part and do Karma Yoga, do your duty. Then Arjuna got a question there also he asked, and then Bhagavan explained the details of the Karma Yoga. Then in the fourth chapter beginning also Bhagavan only started speaking. There he said, this knowledge which I have spoken to you so far is not a new thing. This I have taught long ago to the Lord Son, and after that the Lord Son taught to taught to the Manu, and Manu taught to the other Rajarshis, Ikshvaku, and etc. So like this knowledge is coming like a perennial flow of the Ganga, and so after saying this, then Lord said, in course of time, as like everything goes down and seems to be disappearing, so this knowledge also is slowly started disappearing. Now I want to revive that knowledge through you, so I am speaking that same knowledge to you. Why I am telling? There are two reasons. One is you are my best friend, and not only that, you are devoted to me. You asked me to tell the solution. So that's why I am teaching, even though it is very much secret and superior, but still I am teaching that to you. Then after hearing, Arjuna raised a question that how can I accept, oh Lord Krishna, you taught the same knowledge to the Lord Son also, and to me also now you are teaching. Because now you are teaching to me means I can accept. But you same person, how you can, you have taught to the Lord Son who born in the beginning of the creation. So very a natural doubt. anybody will get. So please explain. I'm not able to understand. I'm not able to digest this contradiction. Then in the fifth shloka, Bhagavan explaining, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bahuni me vyatitani Janmani tava charjuna Tanyaham Veda Sarvani Natvam Vetha Parantapa. Actually, Bhagavan, if he wants to speak something continue, only he must speak about the Gnanam because he concluded with the importance of the Gnana in the third chapter ending also. But here, instead of that, first of all, he started praising this knowledge in the first three shlokas and the importance of the Guru Parampara, the teaching tradition, a revival of this knowledge, the importance. So this diversion of the one topic he has taken. Then the second topic now is going to come after the Arjuna asked this question. Now Bhagavan has to tell about the secret of the avatar, avatara rahasyam, the avatar. So Bhagavan telling here in this fifth shloka, look here, hey Parantapa, you also did a lot of penance and I also did a lot of penance. Many of the your teacher and your great grandfather also having a all are a great tapasvis only. Everybody has got their own capacity and powers and the missiles and the weapons and all the things. So I'm just elaborating and why Bhagavan Arjuna, Krishna calling the Arjuna as a Parantapa. It is not necessary, but as it's a side point. A Parantapa. You are a great tapasvi. How come? We know from Mahabharata story, Arjuna's life, how he is a great warrior and all that. Then later, he went to the Swarga directly with the same body and helped the uh, Devas in some battle. And then he came back. Then he did tapas and he got the Pashupatastra from the Lord Shiva. So he is not a normal, ordinary person. Now you may think that like I mean Arjuna, like you have some powers, all others are also having some kind of powers. Siddhis or the tapashakti, astra shastra. Like that, you are thinking me, maybe you are thinking me also is like that any other, even demons are also having the lot of tapas. And because of that, they got some powers. But I am not like that. I am not like that. That's why this doubt for Arjuna. Otherwise, if Arjuna knows really this Lord Krishna is really a Lord, Ishvara, he never asked this question. But he is thinking that how come uh, Krishna childhood stories also he may heard and so he lifted the Govardhana Parvata. Oh, these are all the siddhis and some tapashaktis of the Krishna. Like others are also having. So many are having so many kinds of powers. And Dhritarashtra also having so much power. We say that even he can 100 elephants strength he is having now. So how come these are all so extraordinary people only? These are all. And you may think me in that way, but it is not so. I am not like any other normal tapasvi or a yogi or a siddha, but I am the Ishvara. So without telling directly, he is pointing out that you look here, Arjuna, me and you, we both are had taken lot of janmas before. Uh, bahuni janmani me tava Vyatitani, O Arjuna, you and me has taken so many births in the past. But you know the difference? I know all of my past janmas, when, where, for what, but you don't know. You don't know. It's not just I know means I remember, you didn't remember. It is not simply saying like that, but I know for certain you don't know. This is the difference. And when Bhagavan said like this, I know you don't know, then here, in what way? Here only we have to see certain points about the what is the difference for our birth and the avatar of the Lord. The Lord's birth we always call as a avatara. Avatarati iti avatara. And ours is a birth, a janma, a jiva janma, Ishvara avatara. Basically, if you see, there are three differences we can think about. One is there is a difference between this Jiva Janma and Ishvara Avatara. One is Karana Bhedam is there. Karana Bhedam. Karana means for the birth of the Jiva, the Karanam is ignorance. But for the avatar of the Ishvara is Jnana. See, in the same way, he is being Jiva's Janma is because of the Ajnanam. The Ajnanam is later created the karma, and the karma created the Punya Papa, and for that Punya Papa, Sukha Dukkha, this Jiva has to experience. For that sake, he has taken the birth, another Shariram. But in the Lord's case, Lord being is a Jnana Swarupam, and with that Jnanam, he himself took the avatara, descended, because even though he doesn't have any karma, hmm, Lord doesn't have any karma. Being there is no any, being is a Gnani, there is no karma. Being there is no karma, he doesn't have any punya papa, so naturally no sukha dukkha. So then why Lord has taken the birth? That point will come later. So now we are seeing that the Bhedam, Karana Bhedam is there, and then Swarupa Bhedam also is there. Jiva Shariram is a Panchabhutika Shariram. The Prakriti Maya, after that, Trigunas and these Panchamahabhutas modifications and all that, after changing only, this Jiva Shariram comes. A modified of the Maya's Prakriti, and then consolidated and took a form. So Jiva, Sharira, Janma, Swarupam is different. But Ishvara's Janma, Ishvara's Avatara, Swarupam is directly the Maya is just took the body without undergoing the process of the Panchabhutas or any other modifications. That's why it is called Divya Shariram. That's why it is called Divya Mangala Vigraham. That's why it is called. So he has taken the Maya as the support and just came down as it is. Then he is called Maya Manusha Veshadhari. Maya Manusha Vesha. So this is the Swarupa Bhedam. To understand this point, see this example. This change, modification is not there. Water can get evaporate in stages. First of all, if the water is like in a ice form, solid form, then it has to melt and become a water, liquid form. Then it has to become a gaseous, the steam form. Yes, but there are some chemicals or some materials which can straight away from solid form they can get converted into the gas form, gases. So in the same way here, the Maya also not taken any modification but straight away took the Shariram. So this is the Swarupa Bhedam. And then third is Uddeshya Bhedam. What is the purpose? Uddeshya Bhedam. As I told, Jiva's purpose of taking this body is to exhaust his karma. Karma phalam, to exhaust, he has taken the birth, Sarira. But Lord doesn't have any karma. He comes only to protect his own creation. Being he is the creator, the Ishvara, he must take care of the sustenance of it also. So whenever it is required, the Lord will come himself through his own Maya Shakti and establish the again harmony in the whole creation. It is like this. In our body also, if you see, to protect the body by itself, it has got lot of protecting mechanism. Yes, the protecting mechanism. How body protection takes place by the immunity. Simple example, if any dust particle or foreign body enters into the nose, immediately sneezing will come. Automatically sneezing will come. That's why whenever that spontaneous reflexes happening in the body, we should not stop. No, 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 wait, I won't sneeze now. I will sneeze only after 9:30. No, you cannot say. Because body wants to protect. That is the protect mechanism naturally. So, in the whole creation also, if you see anything that which has got a naturally generated, created in this world, that everything has got its own protecting mechanism. But okay, protecting mechanism is there, so it will live for long. No, no, that is not the thing. And in our body, so many you can take everything. If any small dust particle goes into the eyes, immediately the eyes will start shedding the tears, water, because through that water, the dust particle has to be cleaned and thrown out. In the same way, stomach, everywhere in the whole body. That's why we have a lot of immunity system or protecting mechanism. Okay. Then, in the same way, Samashti, the whole creation protection sake, avatara. As like the body protection sake is the immunity system for the whole creation, because Samashti creation, the creation entire universe is the body of the Ishvara. Then to protect his own that creation body, he has to take the avatara. It is a protecting mechanism. Like not only that, another difference is Jiva's birth is a fall. It is a fall, like falling in the well. But Lord's descendants is like a descending, getting down. For example, if a person fell in the well by mistake, he fell in the well. So when he falls in the well, naturally he gets drowned and he gets injury and all that. But same time, another person getting down into the well to protect this person. See what is drastic difference is there. For the person fell in the well and the person getting down into the well, because the person getting down into the well is knowingly, wantedly, consciously getting down. Yes, there, and so naturally he is safe, he knows, but the jiva doesn't know why he came into this body and how long he is going to live in this body, and all these things. So, like this is the difference. So, our life is falling in the well like, and Lord's descendants avatar is like a getting down into the well. Naturally, he comes down just as I told that Lord is going to tell later to protect the entire creation, to maintain the harmony and balance of this creation. So this is the uh, fundamental points we have to remember about the Janma and the Avatara. Now, after telling that in the fifth shloka, Bhagavan says that now, in fact, so if you are a Ishvara and if you are not having the karma, if you are not having punya papa, sukha dukkha, so dharma adharmas also are not there to you. Okay? Then how come you are taking the birth? How is it possible? So this kind of doubt, if it is there in the Arjuna's mind, now this is the reply for it. Arjuna didn't ask any question. Shankara writes everywhere the avatarika. What is the connection to the next shloka? I will read the now sixth shloka. Ajopi sannavyayatma bhutanamishvaropi sanna प्रकृतिं स्वामधिष्ठाय sambhavamyatma Now, so Arjuna should not get any doubt further when Lord said that I know all of your births, I know all of my births, but you don't know anything. Then Arjuna's mind naturally some doubts may be uh, cropping up. So Bhagavan himself giving the answer here. Even though I am unborn, Shuddha, Nitya, Eka, Sara, Satya, Atma, the consciousness, Ajaha, Apisan. Okay? Ajaha means here, Sanskritam, there is a general normal meaning goat also. The goat is called Ajaha. Okay? But here, who doesn't have Janma, Ajayati iti Ajaha, Najayati iti Ajaha. So unborn, but still Api, Avyayatma, Api, Avyatma San, and I am the imperishable nature. As a Atma consciousness, I have no any vikaras. We saw in the second chapter, Shadvikaras are not there as like to the body. So I am imperishable and unborn, but still, that's why we have to add that sun in the middle also. Ajaha api san, avyayatma api san. Even being I am the unborn, even being I am the imperishable, and not only that, even bhutanam ishvaraha api san. I am the indweller consciousness of all the bhutas. Now here Ishvara word means I am the controller of, governor of. That means I am the creator, I am the sustainer, I am the destroyer also. That's why our general word of the God, God, is represents generator, operator, and destroyer, God. So Bhutanam Ishwarah Abhi. I am the Lord of the all the beings. Lord means a controller. Ishatvat it Ishwarah, because he has got that controlling power, ruling power. But still, what I have done? Prakrutim swam adhishtaya. Okay, with my own inherent potential power, which is called Prakriti or Maya. Prakriti or Maya. Adhishtaya. Okay, keeping that as the power of me, my inner strength, potential, inherent. Sambhavami Atmamaya. So with my own, okay, uh, internal potential. See, Bhagavan used both the words. First he said Prakriti and in the Atmamaya. Atmamaya means that is my own power, my own power. Now I am speaking to you. My speaking power is my inherent power. My seeing power is my inherent power. Is it not? So speaking power, my speaking power and me cannot be different. My seeing power and me cannot be different. So in that way, Atma Maya to represent, to indicate this only in our Puranas, the Ardhanarishwara, okay, the two in one. That means the Maya Shakti, the feminine portion, Prakriti, and Purusha Shakti, the conscious principle, Shiva Shakti. That's why all our gods are with male-female concept. That's why Ardhanarishwara. So Atma Mayaya Sambhavami, I come into being, I appear on the earth as like others, all of you with the body. But with the body, there is a difference. So after Bhagavan explained this, now only the very famous Sloka, because of the Mahabharata serial, many it become very popular, often quoted Sloka. Sloka number 7. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. Being the thought flow is continuous, so 7th and 8th shloka. Now here Bhagavan telling clearly what. So that my Janma, Sambhavami Yuge Yuge, Sambhavami Atma Mayaya, what he said in the previous shloka. Now, when, where, when, how, for what? When and how, for what? So these are the questions may come. That Janma, Sambhavami, when? Then, how? In which way? And for what? So for these three questions Bhagavan is answering here. Now Bhagavan very clearly telling, Yada yada hi dharmasya. Dharma means harmony. Dharma means the protection. Dharma means dharayati dharma, which upholds. this entire cosmic function to go smoothly, there is a cosmic laws. Those laws are called dharma. The gravitation force of the earth is a dharma. The rotating of the earth is a dharma. Giving light and energy is the dharma of a sun. So like this, everything, the water flows down and seasons will come and go. All these are all the dharma, natural laws. And yada yada hi dharmasya. So one is the natural laws and the harmony in the prakriti. Why the harmony gets disturbed in the prakriti? For that also Lord has got created a mechanism. Whenever there is imbalance, automatically there will be some changes will happen. Changes will happen. Now, the problem with the human beings mainly, human beings, if the dharma is not followed by the human beings, which are the crown of the creation, who are the crown of the creation, because animals need not to follow the dharma as scriptures prescribed, because they are already behaving according to the natural law, the prakriti niyamam, according to that they are living. That's why the animals are not a threat or harmful to this creation or this earth, but the human beings are becomes the burden, threat, and the destroyers. Because being they have got a special intelligence power. So whenever those intelligence is misused, then adharma will prevail. When adharma prevails, so many problems will come. So it is my duty to resettle the thing. So dharmasya. Yada yada. Whenever there is a glani. Glani means declension, threat happens. Hey Bharata, hey Arjuna, then then abhyuthanam dharmasya, to uplift the dharma, to re-establish the dharma, srujami aham tada atmanam. Atman. I will create myself. I will come into existence. I will take the avatara. That is the meaning. Atmana, myself, srujami, manifest. I will manifest myself, aham. Okay. Uchaham, generally I am ajam, but for the protection, for the support of the dharma, to save, I will take birth myself. So in this way, Bhagavan clearly said that how important that. Now, dharma protection, how he can establish the dharma? Not by already dharma shastras are there, Vedam is there. So by publishing the books you can protect the dharma? No. Only by promoting the dharmic people, by protecting the dharmic people, I will protect and establish the dharma. It is like this. If I want to protect the music, or I want to protect the science, means if I print the books, scientific books, is it enough? No. I must promote the scientists. I must promote the scientists. Give the protection and encouragement to the scientists. If scientists are promoted, encouraged, and protected, Naturally, science will be protected. In the same way, the dharma also should be protected by protecting the promoting the dharmic people and giving the shelter and protection to them. So through the dharmic people, the dharma is re-established again. See, this is the method. For that sake only, Bhagavan telling the eighth shloka, paritran, I read already. So, uh, I am taking birth myself, Bhagavan said in the seventh shloka. You know for what purpose? To establish the dharma. But dharma, how can establish? Paritranaya sadhunam, by protecting the good people, dharmic people, sattvic people, divine people, and same time vinashaya cha dushkrutam, the wicked people, adharmic people who are hmm, become the problem to my entire creation and the society, and to destroy them, vinashaya cha dushkruta. So in this way, by protecting the dharmic people and by destroying the adharmic people, I will establish the dharma samsthapanardhaya. Why I do this? For the protection of the dharma, to re-establish the dharma, I must protect the first of all the dharmic people. There are dharmic people, but only thing they were not having any support now because adharmic people are many and they are dominating. So, dharma samsthapanarthaya, I will born. Yuge yuge sambhavami. Here, yuge yuge means not in the only once in a age, that Kali Yuga, or four yugas are there, no? Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Kali Yuga. Not that that is the meaning. Whenever required. That is general meaning. Yuge yuge means in every age, and then until the so in the whole yuga, only Lord has to take birth only once or what? There is no any rule like that. He can take any number of avatars anytime. Not only that, every time he need not to come as the Purna Avatara. So, Krishna Avatara is called the complete incarnation, Purna Avataram. And Rama also is considered as a Purna Avataram. But still there is a difference in Rama Avatara. Rama not expected any his Ishwaratvam directly, very rarely it expressed. Otherwise, he undergone through the normal human Kshatriya's way of lifestyle. Otherwise, we may get doubt if Lord Rama is the Ishvara, why he has to send, why has to first of all take the help of the monkeys, why he has to send the Vanaras to four directions. Sarvagna, he doesn't know where Sita is there, and he can, why he can't give a command to the Anjaneya, go to Lanka and bring the Sita. So these things and many more like these doubts. If Lord is a Sarvagna and Ishvara, why he has to build the bridge in the ocean? Can't he fly and Sankalpa Matrena he cannot just be there? So if you ask in that way, yes, he can do. But by simply exhibiting his Ishvara powers, he cannot establish the Dharma by showing as a role model example. See, what is the problem? We need in the society now and then a role model. See, it is possible only by coming down and he himself has to speak that to somebody. Okay. In that way only Dharma can be re-established again. For example, if Vedas to be protected means simply if we print the Vedas, make a book, so it is enough? No. We must promote the Veda Pandits, okay, Vedadhyayanam, who are dedicated to study the Vedas and who are teaching the Vedas. We have to promote them and we have to, first of all, give protection to them. See, if they are there, naturally Vedas are all protected because by them, books themselves cannot protect themselves. As I told, science, the scientist should be there, provide. Anything, same way. If you music, if you want to protect the music, okay, if you simply print the books, music cannot be protected. The musician should be protected and promoted. When the musicians are promoted, music is automatically protected, preserved. In the same way, here I need to come and give a support and uh, console the good people, sadhu nam, and I must destroy also. So that's why Krishna Avatara, Rama Avatara are Purna Avataras and both to Kshatriya Avataras because Kshatriya only can command and rule and give the protection to all other Varnas. So Kshatriya should be a Dharmika Kshatriya. He must first of all abide in the Dharma. That's why Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma. So there, generally, our elderly people say that Mahatmas do follow what Rama did. Okay, what Rama did, you follow and do that, and follow what Krishna said. Because if what Krishna did, if you want to follow, then it becomes a problem. You cannot lift the Govardhana Parvata. You cannot marry the 16,108 wives. No. What Krishna did, don't do. What Krishna said, you do. What Rama did, you follow. That's why. So Satyam Vada Dharmam Chara. So um, this is the way to protect Dharma. And Bhagavan can come any number of times. For example, we look in another angle. Whenever imbalance or anything, the nature adjusts. The adjustment in the nature balancing only sometimes appear in the form of the calamities. That is either cyclones or earthquakes or tsunami. That is all, of course, the human beings are more interfering into the nature and trying to create the disharmony in the nature. That reaction also may be. So, in that way, it is happening. Or, like this coronavirus, what happened last 3 years back? Everywhere lockdown happened. So, anyway, Lord can, uh, Ishvara can take protection care of his own creation. Okay, then if we say like that, we may get a wrong idea. Oh, Ishwarak will take the care of his own creation. Then I need not to do anything. No, no, no. You are the part and parcel of that, uh, the great cosmic yajna. That is only what we saw in the third chapter. Yajnardhat karmano yatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. And evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati hayah aghayurindriya rama mogham partha sajivati. Very clearly Bhagavan said. So we must have some our own responsibilities. What Shastra uh, giving the injunctions. That's why We all must believe and depend and follow the Shastra, because Shastra is not partial. Shastra is not for any one particular period of time and to the particular set of people, to the particular. No, it is universal. That's why our Sanatana Dharma, we will call it as a universal Dharma. It is for the sake of entire humanity. So paritrāṇāya sadhūnām vināchāya duṣkrūtāṃ dharma samsthapanārthāya. That's why it should be a main commitment for every one of us to hold on to the dharma. You may face some problems socially, in the uh, in your practical life, but still never leave the dharma. You cannot escape by just following the adharma. You will be punished, because the natural law, the law of the karma, the law of dharma, the laws of Ishvara, the creator, are very strict. But we see in the outer periphery, and we'll get lost in that, and we don't care, not caring for others, not caring for this entire creation. That's why, first of all, we must have amazing feeling or the wonderment by seeing anything in this world, the Lord's creation. Yesterday only we worshipped the Lord's Son. Whenever you think and see the raising of the sun and appearing, you must have a wonderment, amazing feeling. Vismayam should be there. When a person starts feeling the wonderment in this entire creation of the plants, trees, fruits, birds, mountains, rivers, everything, then you will come very, very close to the Ishvara. So Ishvara is not in any particular one singular saguna form. If he wants for the sake of the bhaktas, as the bhakta imagines, the Lord appears. Once a devotee went and asked a priest in the temple, an innocent devotee, okay, sir, you please tell me in what form I can worship the Lord. That pujari, priest in a busy routine, he became little annoyed and said, go worship the buffalo. Then the innocent devotee took it as real Upadesha and started seeing the picture of the buffalo and thinking it is the Ishvara. One day what happened in this temple, there is some function. From inner sanctum sanctorium, they have to bring the Utsava Vigraha for the procession, the Lord. They arranged everything and trying to bringing out, but somehow it is not setting, hitting somewhere, it is not going out. Then this innocent devotee came, and when he saw that, what is the problem? What happened? So that we are not able to bring the Lord out. No, 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 wait, wait, wait. Being Lord is a buffalo, is having a horns, that one of the horn is hitting this entrance. What? What you are talking? Because none of them are not seeing the buffaloes there. Buffalo. But this person, such a belief and saying, and also he given suggestion. You just bend little this side and bring in this right corner. Then the Lord came out. So the logic is maybe anything, the belief and the how. Okay? This is not a blind belief, but that makes us to go nearer to the truth. Okay? And in this way, the Lord is taking the birth. This is the Avatara Rahasya. After saying in the 8th shloka, then Bhagavan now entering into the original topic of the Jnana Yoga. Ninth shloka. जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं यो वेत्ति तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन. For this shloka only I have given this little introduction, like the incident, and as well as tuning with the nature, okay, having wonderment of seeing this entire creation, even by seeing our own body, how in this body these functions are happening, how the heart is pumping the blood continuously. Even when I am sleeping, all the functions of the body is going on. After eating the breakfast in the morning, now I don't remember anything, but inside the mission is grinding my stomach, digesting the food. How? I have no any control on them, but they're happening. Is it not wonder? Why we are running behind to see the wonders of the world here and there? Hmm? Yeah, in every moment, you can see the wonder, the glory, greatness of the Lord. That is what Lord wants to say here. He is now he is telling his autobiography, like, okay. Already he said there, Ajaha api san, avyayatma api san, bhutanam ishvara api san. Now here, my birth, janma karma cha me divyam. My birth, that means avatara, janma. Okay? Because Bhagavan never uses word by himself. I took my avatar. Avatarati the avatara, that we have to understand human beings. But he wants to say, I took birth. I took birth. That's why the Krishna's birth or Rama's birth, even many great Mahatma's birth in this world, it is not a normal birth like we entered into the mother's womb and stayed for 9 months and all that. All these are all alaukika janma. It is not, they are divine incarnations, we say, that's why. Alaukika janma, not garbhavasa janma. That's why in Bhagavata Mahapurana, Krishna's birth is explained beautifully that it is not like staying in the mother's womb for 9 months and all that. Just Bhagavan entered into the Devaki's womb as the light. That's why the boy born just immediately appeared in front of them, a little bigger boy, and with a lot of ornaments and items and everything. Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, Ambujam Balakam, Ambujakshanam. Okay. Beautiful attire. These are all Alaukika Janma. The, so, my birth, my descendants into this world, Janma, Karma, Cha, Me, my Divyam, he himself, how, because he is very much, he knows about his glory, then only he can say Divyam, divine. Only the divine only can say, I am divine. In the same way, when we recognize our essential nature is divinity, divine, we are essentially divine. But by mistake, non-essentially, we are considering ourselves as Jiva. So Bhagavan says, Yaha Vetti Tattvataha. Whoever knows clearly, Tattvataha means in true light or in real nature. How we can understand? When we hear the scripture from the teacher only, we can understand. Otherwise, we just imagine and have a very limited, partial, and narrow-minded thinking. So, tattvataha yaha veti mm, me janma karma divyam in that way, what happens? Such a person, after he leaves this body, tyaktva deham, by leaving this body, na eti punarjanma. He never again enter into the another womb. He never take the another body or come into this samsara again. Punarjanma nayeti deham tektva. That means what? Bhagavan is giving guarantee, indirectly telling that videha mukti. Now, how videha mukti will come without become jivan mukti, jivan mukta? So, in this statement, two things are told. But here, lot of elaboration is required. Simply saguna sakara rupam, or the actions which are done by in the particular one avatara in a limited period of time. My janma divyam, and just now I am telling you, alaukika janma, you take any other avatars also, many. There are not only 10 avatars, we generally say, but Bhagavata Mahapurana, if you say, asankhyaakam, innumerable avatars are there, avataran. For example, this Varaha avataram, Matsya avataram, Kurma avataram, okay, in which mother's womb the Lord entered and took the form. He just spontaneously, still to wonder, okay, mother, father, no mother, nothing. He appeared from the pillar, a full-fledged Narasimha avatar. So, whenever required, the so every time he need not to take that same form. Every time he need not to live 125 years like Krishna Avatara or 11,000 years like Rama Avatara. It is his choice. He knows how much, where, when, what. So in this way, my karma also. So to kill the Hiranyakashipu, he needs such a kind of avatar. Where is the mother? Where is the father? Anything there? And to kill the Hiranyaksha, he took the avatar of a boar. So anything, Ishvara can appear in any form, any number of times, anywhere, just to protect his own creation, maintain his own creation. So, such a clearly, that means who done the karma yoga, then purified himself, then entered into, reached the Guru and listening the Shastra. After listening the Shastra, gained the knowledge. That knowledge, tattvataha, hear the word. That the clear knowledge without samshaya rahita gnanam tattvataha. That person only, that person only. Not a normal a devotee who worshipped me. Tattvataha yaha vetti. This tattvataha word is so important. Otherwise, we become prejudiced, partial, limited in our thinking. That's why so many religious fightings and fightings in the same religion again with the same different kinds of ideas. Why all these kind of things will come? Why the man become devil like? Instead of to express his divinity, why he express his demonic nature? Okay? Basically, he's divine. We are all divine. So we must know that. Then only, unless we know that we are divine, we cannot understand the total, the divinity. This is called Mahavakya Upadesha comes where Tattvamasi, you are that. Okay? You are that. Absolutely, essentially, basically, there is no any difference. So, Videha Mukti, Jivan Mukti and Videha Mukti both are indirectly mentioned here. Now, later on, but without using this Jivan Mukti, Videha Mukti words, the whole Bhagavad Gita Bhagavan teaches. These words nowhere it comes in the Mukti word indirectly mentioned here. Now hereafter Bhagavan very beautifully takes us to the path of the knowledge, the Jnanam, step by step. We'll see further in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Hari Om Tat Sat